Having some problems with the old hard drive computer, cowboy? Maybe it's time to get a new one, or maybe actually read the manual that came along with this one. Yeah, what are you here for? A little network action, or are you staying home tonight? Home sweet home. How many people? Okay, let's see. You got a name? Great, that takes care of that. Do you need instructions? No instructions. Well, that's it for me. I mean, now, my friend, you're off to the fancy shell game. Adios.
Choose your alter ego.
Where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, welcome to the show. Glad you could be here. But I gotta warn you, I may be going into labor any second. You see, I'm pregnant with Bigfoot's love child. That's right, shocking secrets revealed, the Tabloid episode. Hey, everybody, welcome to You Don't... Oh, it's just you. Are there any questions? Too bad, time to begin. All right, buzz in to pick a value for the next question. Okay, this one's worth $2,000. Let's see what we got going. He's only mostly dead. Get the wax out of your ears. It's question time. Where was the first Elvis sighting? Memphis, Tennessee, Lexington, Kentucky, Birmingham, Alabama, or East Tupelo, Mississippi? Elvis has entered the building. The king was born in East Tupelo, Mississippi. He died sometime in early '96 when the alien spacecraft that abducted him crashed into the Eiffel Tower. Buzz in for your amount. Let's make this one worth $47.50. Let's have a big warm welcome for Urban Legends of the Prairie. Heads up, here it comes. Suppose you have to take your gerbil to the emergency room because he stuck something up his butt. Which of these would you most likely fill in under patient's race? Thai, German, Canadian, or Mongolian? The most commonly kept household gerbil is your Mongolian gerbil. Although that story is not nearly as embarrassing as the hamster who had to have his stomach pumped because... well, never mind. Pick a value. This question comes out to around $47.50. Allow me to introduce Show Me the Moonie. Pencils ready. Let's do it. Because he accepted money from the Moonies, what former president would you expect to repay the favor by shaving his head and bothering people at airports? George Bush, Ronald Reagan, Jimmy Carter, or Gerald Ford? Here's the right answer. If you believe everything you read in the Washington Post, Bush received at least $100,000 from the Reverend Moon. Read my lips. Must give money to Moonies. Must not resist. I am the walrus. Cuckoo-ca-choo. Get a value. Okay, here you go. $17.50. Time to start swatting bugs. It's time to bug out. Okay, listen up. This is really easy. All you have to do is buzz in to squash the bugs that don't belong. For example, if the clue is red things, Just hit your buzzer on the bug that doesn't belong, which in this case is the thing that is not red. If you're wrong, I'm going to have to take away some cash. If you're right, well then I'll give you some cash. We're going to be looking at a final round value of $17.50. Okay, the dirt's about to fly, so let's go. Astrological symbols. Buzz in when you see one that isn't.
Archer. Fish. Minotaur. Walrus. Waterfairer. Virgin. Yes.
Truths about Richard Gere.
Meet Pretty Woman. Mary Kay Crawford. Travel to Tibet. Mary Kay Crawford. Won Academy Award. Born in 1940. Mary Kay Crawford. Studied to be a queen. Woohoo!
Plastic surgery procedures.
Rhinoplasty. Alcohol injection. Additive injection. Liposuction. Lunar abduction. Phalloplasty. Breast acceleration. Dermabrasion. Woohoo!
Star Trek aliens.
Vulcan. Romulus. Ergency. Vulcan.
Elizabeth Taylor ex-husbands.
Richard Burton. John Warner. Morgan Gould.
Actual tabloids. Buzz in when you see one that's just made up.
Weekly World News.
Elvis movies.
Charles. That's my girl. Hawaii. Fun in Acapulco. Viva Las Vegas. Bikini Flat.
Hey, you were unstoppable on that one. You want to try your hand at something else? Go ahead and pick an amount. The value of this question comes to $3,500. The category is quit playing with your balls. Hey, you think getting caught showing your moonie in public is embarrassing? Check this out. If a tabloid photographer caught go for it. He's a golfer. See, there's your difference right there. Tiger Woods, he never scratches his golf balls. Unless they're really itchy. Choose an amount. For this one, I'll give you $2,000. This category is known as Body and Spud of Christ. Alright, so you know how every once in a while a potato pops up somewhere that looks like Jesus? Yeah, that's right. Well, imagine you take the Jesus potato and dice it, mix in some onion and parsley, and cook it in bacon drippings. What delicious dish have you prepared? Jesus hash browns? Jesus French fries? Be still, my hungry heart. Diced potatoes mixed with onions and cooked in bacon grease are called hash browns. Blessed are the starchy, for they are rich in potassium. Value time. The total amount for this one is $2,500. All right, give it up for hung like an elephant. It's go time. Go for it. You know what they say, the elephant man always travels with his trunk. Joseph Merrick, a.k.a. the Elephant Man, was from England. You probably noticed he had bad teeth. Choose a value. Yeah, now this is why I show up for work. $11,500. Hey, guess what I've got here?
It's time for
Wiggle this, Nestro.
All All right, I'm going to show you a gibberish phrase. When you know what it rhymes with, buzz in. The quicker you move, the more cash you can make. The opening value for this question is going to be $11,500. All right, have a listen to this and tell me what newsworthy phrase it rhymes with. Oh, and you can ignore all that punctuation, okay? Hex drug, bleed Paul. Make me proud. Type in your answer and hit return. I don't know. Does anybody really bother to read the newspaper anymore? I mean, I get all of my information off of the E! Entertainment Network. Yeah. Why, just the other day I heard that the U.S. Senate is wild on Rio. Time to choose a value. Let's see what the total amount on this one is. $4,500. This category is pop, goes the bubble. Okay, free your mind. Say the boy in the plastic bubble wins the lottery. If he upgrades to a bubble made of white gold, what will be insulating him from the rest of the world? Gold and tin, gold and silver, gold and bronze, or gold and nickel?
Hello? Hey, I can't see anything. Where is everybody?
White gold is made up of gold and nickel. I'll tell you what, he'd be even richer if he had a nickel for every time somebody played the "oh no, I'm falling on your bubble while holding scissors" trick. Grab a value. Here's your total value for this one. $1,000. Coming at you. Double X isn't as good as triple X. Okay, let's rock. What could follow a tabloid headline that begins, "Extreme Xenotransplantation. John Wayne Bobbitt gets pig penis. Lucy Lawless pregnant by lesbian lover. Kathy Lee going to..." Xenotransplantation is when you transplant organs from one animal to John Wayne Bobbitt, or any other animal. I'll tell you, it gives a whole new meaning to the phrase, pork, the other white meat. Oh man, poor guy. He's never going to live that down, is he? Buzz in for the value. Okay, keep close tabs on that value. You're going to wrestle with a dis or dat. The category for this dis or dat question is Madonna spotted with Sasquatch. Okay, I'll read off 7 statements, and you tell me whether each one is an accepted truth about Sean Penn, a generally accepted belief about Bigfoot. As each one comes up, if it's true about Sean Penn, press 1. If it's true about Bigfoot, press 2. Press 3 if it's both, and press 4 to skip. You win some cash for each one you get correct, and I'm taking away some cash for each one you get wrong or you don't get to. All right, I'm putting 30 seconds on the clock. Let the games begin. Attack journalist with a rock. Sean Penn, Bigfoot, or both. Often seen in British Columbia. Considered a bipedal hop. Captured in California in 1987. Caught on film by Malik. First spotted in 1960. One more. Sometimes goes by Yeti. That's all of them. You missed 4 out of 7? How do you look at yourself in the mirror? Well, okay, obviously we've got some room for improvement. Go ahead and choose a value. And here's what you can win on this question. $32.50. Well, if it isn't my old friend in search of Robert Stack's grammar. Think fast, it's question time. What's an unsolved mystery? A redundant title for a TV show. An oxymoronic? A redundancy means saying the same thing twice. By definition, a mystery is unsolved. I mean, come on, once it's solved, it ain't a mystery. Which is precisely why they're changing the name of the show to Solved Mysteries. The new show is going to focus on people who thought they lost their car keys, but then found them in their pants pocket. Buzz in for the amount. Here's the price tag. $4,250. We're calling this one Life's the Armpits. Okay, let's go. Since she was the first American to have a widely publicized sex change, who actually needs a deodorant that's strong enough for a man but made for a woman? George/Christine Jorgens. That's sweet. As a precautionary measure, just before the surgery, doctors asked George to raise his hand if he was sure. Pick an amount. Let's see what this one's worth to you. $3,000. Open wide and get ready for Who Married Tony Randall? Eyes forward, we're going. Who married Tony Randall? His childhood nanny, Jack Klugman, the former Princess of Monaco, or a woman 50 years younger than him? God bless his wrinkled soul. In 1995, Tony Randall somehow married a woman 50 years his junior.
Boy, I was a big fan of Paul McCartney when he used to be back in the Beatles.
You mean he was in a band before Wings?
Pick any amount. I hope you're sitting down. Here we go. Welcome to the Jack Attack. Keep an eye on the items you see. Buzz in when you see two that match. If you're right, you make money. If you're wrong, you lose money. And try to remember the clue. It has to be a match that fits this clue. Yellow journalism is so pissy. So, see this morning's headlines? Yeah. Good luck. Not too bad, not too great, considering you didn't have any competition. Let's see your score. There it is. Way to go, my friend. Like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose as long as you get to play with yourself. Now get the hell away from the computer, will you? Because you don't know Jack!
Johnson's time travel elixir can take you to the future.
Me?
Yes, you.
Really? How?
Just add water and drink. Try it.
Okay. It, doesn't seem to be working.
Ah, but just wait a moment. Okay, now look at the clock.
Oh my God! It's a miracle! I'm living 2 seconds in the future! This stuff really works!
Mr. Johnson's time travel elixir. This stuff really works.
Wait! How will I survive here in this crazy future? With my simple old-fashioned ways, I'll be killed!
I remember when Karen had just given birth to Emily. She was our third baby in 4 years, and I knew the responsibility was going to be immense. That's when I decided to visit National American Bank and Trust. I had problems, and they offered solutions. You see, my friend Larry works there as a janitor, and he loaned me $50 so I could buy a one-way bus ticket to Daytona and get a fake driver's license. Suddenly, my responsibilities vanished, and I was able to go back to visiting strip clubs. Thanks, National American. Do you like steak?
Mm-hmm.
Do you fancy yourself a conquistador?
See.
Then come on down.